happen. Here on the anchor desk, we're so pleased to welcome back the managing editor of the Shark Tank political blog, Javier Manjarres, who is here. And we may be joined momentarily. We're trying to iron out some technical challenges with our friend Ford O'Connell, who is Skyping in from Washington, D.C. Before Ford gets here, as Connie Chung might say, just between us. You have, you throughout this have said, Republicans, you're going to have a tough time winning the Senate, and you're not convinced that's going to happen.
No, look, well, I saw the polls from the Real Clear Politics polls. Republicans have made gains. They've opened up a lead in Colorado and North Carolina and in Iowa. But again, I just look. Call me a pessimist, whatever you want. I just think it's going to be hard to gain 6 seats all in one night. It could happen. Now, look. Polls today show it could happen or it will happen, but again, until the last vote is cast and the results come in, I'm not going to say anything.
And with 2 of those seats for the 6 needed, there is the specter of a runoff. We didn't run him off. We just have him now by phone. It's our good friend Ford O'Connell, Republican strategist and chairman of the Civic Forum Political Action Committee. So welcome to this particular forum, Ford. And boy, you're remarkably still. Oh, that's right. It's a still photo. But we know you're animated when it comes to discussion of the Senate majority. Javier says not so fast. What do you say?
Well, I think Javier is exactly right about the mentality we should be showing. But honestly, I don't think the question is if we're going to take the Senate. The question is going to be by how many seats. I am very concerned about Kansas, in Georgia with the runoff, and a few other races. But, you know, at the end of the day, I really think the Republicans could actually net the 6 seats needed to win the Senate on election night. Obviously, Alaska is going to occur the next morning, but you see what I'm saying.
Right, and I agree with him. But the reason why I'm skeptical is because the issue with Kansas and in Georgia. I mean, we can lose 2 there, but we can have a net gain of, have a 50-50 split, as I thought of before.
50-50 split, that runoff in Georgia. It comes, I think, the day after Congress reconvenes. You wonder if Joe Biden, with a deciding vote, could wreak some havoc. At any rate, let's talk about a new Reuters poll that's out. It shows, Javier, that evangelicals are more enthusiastic than the general population about these midterms. And so this raises the whole specter of social conservatives versus those who may be more interested in the financial ledger and the conservative fiscally. Is that tension going to be enough to slow down Republicans in this midterm?
Well, look, first of all, evangelicals have nothing to complain about. Look, because they sat home in 2012, Barack Obama was reelected. Millions of them sat home, did not vote in favor of Mitt Romney or against Barack Obama. Now they're out in force because I think they've read the writing on the wall. They've seen what President Obama's done. His un-American failed foreign policy and social issues, as well as economic policies have brought them to this point. Now they're going to come out and vote. Well, and a little too late, but hopefully they'll come out in 2016 as well.
Ford, you have long counseled moderation or prioritization, I guess I should say, of financial issues, the social issues, same-sex marriage or abortion. Does that discussion, in your mind, does that create a risk for Republicans in this midterm?
Well, no, it doesn't create a risk because of the geography we're playing on in Arkansas, Georgia, Louisiana, Iowa, North Carolina, and Kentucky. Those are hard right social conservative states. But I will say this is a put up or shut up moment for social conservatives because they recognize if they don't push the Republicans over the top, we're going to wind up with a lot more activist judges. I will say this. The one issue that is changing with the landscape is same-sex marriage. And the question is going to be for the 2016 nominee is to find out how to follow a path like Cory Gardner has done in Colorado, and that is to basically use a positive tone and basically cut back on the fire and brimstone rhetoric. The idea is to sound opening and inviting and make this an issue of religious freedom.
And with that religious freedom tack, Javier, it's been interesting because out in Colorado, incumbent Mark Udall has earned the sobriquet Mark Uterus because he was trying to push the pro-choice argument so gladly. 15 seconds. Has Cory Gardner worked this issue to perfection to pick up Colorado for Republicans?
I think so. He's opened up a lead this morning. Again, back to what Ford said. Look, evangelicals need to put up or shut up. It's on them.
Well, it is on them. It is on us, incumbent upon us, to continue this discussion about challengers. An interesting development out of Chicago we will share coming up.